Hey guys, welcome back for another episode of Let's Play Terraria 1.1. Apparently I derped the big derp last time, and I completely forgot that the hotkey for starting up fraps, which I had set to F9, is also the hotkey for what changes the colors. So, every time I end recording, I'm hitting F9 again, which is changing the color scheme, which is why it looked so weird last time. Well, not last time, but the time that it looked all weird and nobody was happy. So I don't even know that nobody was happy, but I felt like no one was happy, because I didn't like it. And so I changed it. Hotkey's now F5, and life is good. Now I can record hours and hours back to back, endlessly. Although I'm still not going to do that, but I will record it a lot. So, let's see, I emptied out all my inventory again after last time's haul. I didn't really have enough to make anything specifically good, so I just kind of left it as is, and we're gonna go in for another viewing of what's available in the world of Terraria. You'll notice I'm proceeding to the right this time instead of the left. So I'm going to see what's up in that tunnel that I didn't quite finish exploring. Hopefully find some more silver so I can get the last part of my armor set. And we're getting closer and closer to fighting the boss properly. So I have a ton of arrows now. Grappling hook, and I have a good place to fight. So really all that's left is I just need a weapon that does some good damage, and a little bit of luck, maybe. I like that creepy thing from the lottery commercials. That guy's gross. Hopefully you've seen those, and you know what I'm talking about. So the flooded desert. And then we've got some vultures to contend with. By contend with, I mean smack them out of the sky and turn them into little bits. Another vulture. Since I haven't killed a ton of these, I want to kill them enough to get the idea of whether or not they're going to drop anything useful. Bronze tree. Or copper tree. Excited. I want to get moving forward so I can see some of the new armor and get to some new places, fight some new bosses. This is all kind of retread ground in a way. I've done most of this before. I mean, granted, there's a few little twists, and that's cool. I know that's the cave. I'm going to keep walking just for a second and see if there's anything else immediately after. A large deposit of ore, or a chest ore 5. Certainly got quite a few of those statues now. I'm assuming those are completely cosmetic and that there's no actual purpose for them. Which is fine, they don't have to have a purpose. Just since I'm not really the type that likes to build castles, yeah, they don't really do much for me. Maybe I will become the type that likes to build castles, and that's maybe what I need to do. If I can build a castle, then the game will view me as a stronger opponent, and then the Eye of Cthulhu will cower in fear. I'm pretty certain that'll work. Probably made some more torches, huh? It's not like I'm running out, but I like to keep myself pretty much topped off. There we go. Easy fix. I like things that are easy like that. Oh, it's gotta be night again? Or, that's the corruption now. Yeah, I can't mine this stuff. Or if I can, it takes so long that I'm not gonna bother. No, it doesn't work. So there's nothing to be gained from messing around with these guys right now. And let's go back. I like the music that was playing. I kind of like to hear more of that. But I guess all in due time. like this is gonna be a long Let's Play. I could easily see this going for 100 episodes. I don't know if you guys will be interested for 100 episodes. Maybe I won't either, but we shall see. We've been doing pretty well so far. Keeping things, you know, as interesting as could be asked. Check this corner out. Is there something over here too? Alternate path. Separated by 2 tiles, which were apparently so hidden that I couldn't find them. Oh, I guess not. That's a shame. There was so much suspense building towards something great. Just let me down again. So now that I have a grappling hook, and I remember I have a grappling hook... Oh, okay. I thought I was taking fall damage. I was actually just landing on a slime. Why did I take fall damage again? I already landed. Strange pathways, very serpentine. Is this the end of that? Guess so. You know what I might want to make a Let's Play of? You guys tell me if this is a terrible idea or not, because I don't know. But one of my favorite games from when I was a younger kid was the Marathon series. Because when I was younger, I only had a Mac. Which isn't that funny. I had a Mac when everybody else had PCs, and now I have a PC when everybody has a Mac. But I really enjoyed that series, and I specifically enjoyed the second one, Marathon 2 Durandal. And that seems like maybe something that might be worth playing with some commentary. Especially now that they just released it as open source. And I can grab that high-def map pack, or not map pack, texture pack, and check out how it looks on PC. I bought it on Xbox Live because, you know, it's such a niche game that the very fact that they put it on Xbox Live kind of shocked me. But, you know, Bungie's kind of doing well now, so I guess why not? It always makes me sad when all these Halo fans, they don't even realize where a lot of the kind of root of that all came from. So if you've never heard of Marathon, it's a sci-fi first-person shooter with some really interesting narrative components told through reading these little kind of fragmented bits and pieces of console transcriptions by a rogue AI. And you're the, you know, the typical Space Marine, as is usually cast for these types of things. But you get some pretty sweet weapons, and you get to fight some pretty sweet aliens. Aliens with, like, psychic powers and crazy robots and stuff. So if you never heard of it, it might be worth checking out. If you're into that sort of stuff, I mean. I will acknowledge it's not for everybody. The level design can be purposely very misleading at times. And the way they structure it, the game almost comes across like a series of puzzles, which was something that I hadn't really seen messed around with very often with first-person shooters. Because it is technically a shooter first and foremost. But there's some witty writing in it, and some just kind of interesting stuff going on. These chests are really sucking. Is it just me, or are these chests, like, below average? Another goddamn boomerang. What is it, the 3rd or 4th one now? Whatever, I shouldn't complain. Beggars can't be choosers, right? And I'm certainly a beggar at this point in the game. Can't even navigate these hallways successfully. Cool if you could, like, light these vines on fire. Makes a pretty pretty lighting effects. And I acknowledge that I am wasting these arrows. I have quite a few. As you can see, it says 402. Well, maybe you can't see because it's kind of tiny and the resolution's not amazing. But trust me, I have quite a few. Oh yeah, so then the next question is, if I did want to do a Let's Play of Marathon, and you guys wanted to watch a Let's Play of Marathon, do I start with the first one? I mean, obviously, that's the way things usually start, but the first one's kind of boring, to be honest. I really like the second one, and to a certain degree, Marathon Infinity, the third one, a bit better. But, you know, it doesn't really matter to me. I did never actually finish the first one, so maybe it would be worth looking into that to start. I also had someone suggest Diablo 2, which I have no problem playing. That's also one of my very favorites. And I'm really disappointed with a lot of the stuff they've said about Diablo 3, the DRM issues and all that garbage. It's like, you remember a couple episodes back I was ranting about the state of gaming. And that really seems like we're kind of falling into the same trap again, but only with Blizzard this time. I mean, I expect it from Ubisoft, EA, and, you know, those guys. But, I don't know, it just kind of hit me wrong that Blizzard would do it. But, you know, Blizzard has been in the habit of raking in money hand over fist, so I guess they've embraced the call of money, as have so many devs out there. Devs and publishers, I should say. I used to be a World of Warcraft player. Thankfully, I got that out of my life. Unfortunately, it's still got a hold of my wife. Oh no, I feel an evil presence watching me. Is this gonna devolve into some kind of insanity again? Oh god, now I guess I have to go back up. I'm probably about to fight the Eye a second time. And I don't really feel like I'm much more qualified this time. I don't have anything buff-wise in my inventory. I hope it can at least wait for me to get out. And maybe to find a flat surface to fight. Okay, this is actually not bad. Yeah, and there's nowhere to fall off on the sides. Okay, well, if he's coming, I guess bring it on. Make double sure I don't have anything. I have swiftness potion, and that's probably it. A whole bunch of regular healing potions, which aren't going to do me any good. So yeah, everything I have is in my inventory, present and accounted for. And here he comes. Alright, well, my preparations were not in vain. So let's not die. Should probably put a few torches down, eh? And there he is. Alright, shurikens. Let's do this. Not gonna mess around. This guy's gotta go. I wish I could kind of play this at my own pace, but, you know, the game seems to know better. I'm gonna try and take my potions early, that way I don't end up in a position where I have no choice but to wait it out. Oh good, if they drop hearts, I'll appreciate that. I also kind of appreciate that I can pick these shuriken back up after I'm done with them. So I don't feel like I'm quite wasting as much ammo. Alright, I want to give props to whoever suggested this. This is working better than I expected it to. So I can get multiple hits on it in one throw. And also, it even takes out the eyes that he's chucking at me. So far I'm doing pretty well. I just had perhaps take a bit of a frame hit, so yeah. Let's not go there. potentially successful fight gets dashed because Fraps wants to be a dick to me. That's not gonna end well. Certainly didn't expect to be doing this in this episode. Damn it. I meant to jump over him and then ran out of momentum. Can you really call an eyeball a him? I guess that's like the eternal conversation in Binding of Isaac. Is Gertie a boy or a girl? Who cares? Alright, eating a potion, drinking a potion, rather. I'm actually getting kind of low on shuriken. At least compared to how I started. And we've entered phase 2. And things get a little bit nastier. I don't think we have regular eyes to contend with, but we do have a charging, nasty, pissed off, gaping maw. And let's not fall. Is it at like a % chance that the shuriken can be picked back up again, or is that... or do they all land, and I'm just missing them somewhere? Uh-oh. Don't mess with me. I don't want to get cocky, but I feel like there's a chance. Oh, so pretty, so many colors. I thought mix it up. Jump right into its open waiting mouth. Get off! Get off me! Yes! The eye has gone down. And completely without me expecting that to happen. Whew! Okay, that's a relief. The eye has gone. Now, is it still gonna show back up? I forgot. If I kill it, is it off the radar for a while? I don't know. So let's see, I've got 71 Demonite ore, which is pulsating with dark energy, and I think I need to use that to make a pickaxe. Hopefully. Which is then going to let me mess with the corrupted areas. Oh, I forgot to mention I don't know if I did, maybe I did already, but I got a mana from picking up 10 fallen stars, and I have 7 more fallen stars, or maybe more, waiting, so I might be up to 2 soon. Although I have no spells or reason to have mana yet. Mostly just to sit pretty up in the corner there. So, with that, a triumphant battle has concluded, and I will end this episode. Oh, and I just picked up another shackle. So I have... do these... oh, God damn it. Nothing stacks anymore. That's depressing. But, thanks for watching, guys. Be sure and leave comments on how exciting that battle was, and all the things that I did wrong and could have improved upon. And I will get back to you next time with another exciting episode of Let's Play Terraria 1.1. Thanks, guys. Later.